Hidden inside old maps are mysteries that modern history still can't explain. These maps aren't just guides for travelers. They seem to hold secrets about lands people supposedly didn't know existed. Some even show places with incredible accuracy long before explorers officially discovered them. One famous example is the Piri Reis map from 1513, which shows Antarctica without ice. Detail modern science didn't confirm until the 20th century. How could a Turkish admiral know this 300 years before the continent was discovered? The Zeno map from the 14th century shows the Arctic in great detail long before Europeans sailed there. The Vinland map shows North America hundreds of years. Before Columbus, Asia also produced advanced maps. The Korean Kangnido map of 1402 clearly shows Africa and Europe. Even though historians say Asia had no contact with those regions at the time, did these maps come from an ancient, advanced civilization, now forgotten? Some maps were even hidden in secret archives or destroyed in suspicious fires. As if someone wanted to keep this knowledge buried, the Piri Reis map amazed researchers. When it was rediscovered in 1929, it accurately shows Antarctica's mountains, rivers, and coastlines beneath the ice. Information confirmed only with radar in 1949, Piri Reis said he used much older maps as sources, possibly from ancient Egypt, Greece, or even Atlantis. Scholars like Charles Hapgood believed this knowledge came from a highly advanced civilization with mapping technology far beyond what was thought possible in ancient times. The Zeno map of 1380 shows Arctic islands and coastlines in stunning detail. Some believe it proves Europeans, or even Vikings, reached North America and the Arctic centuries before Columbus. Others claim it's a fake, but its accuracy suggests it was based on real voyages or older maps passed down through generations. Vinland map, revealed in 1957, shows North America before Columbus. If real, it supports Viking stories of reaching Canada around the year 1000 AD. Archaeological finds at Lonceau Meadows prove Vikings settled there briefly. But why was this history forgotten or hidden for so long? Other mysterious maps include the Orontius Phineas map of 1531, which also shows Antarctica without ice, and the Boischet map of 1737, which shows an underwater continent that modern scientists later confirmed as real submerged land. The Kangnido map of 1402 from Korea shows Africa and Europe in detail, suggesting Asian explorers or Muslim scholars shared advanced geographic knowledge far earlier than Europe's age of discovery. Finally, the Tabula Rogeriana, made in 1154 by Arab geographer Al-Idrisi, mapped much of the known world with surprising accuracy. It described lands in Europe, Africa, and Asia, and even detailed trade routes and local cultures. This proves that centuries before Europeans began exploring, Islamic scholars already had extensive geographic knowledge gathered from merchants, travelers, and sailors. All these maps raise big questions. Did ancient civilizations have advanced technology now lost to history? Were global explorations happening long before official records say they did? And if so, why was this knowledge hidden or ignored? In the Middle Ages, Europe ignored great works like the Tabula Rogeriana because of cultural and religious barriers. When copies finally reached Renaissance scholars, Europeans realized how far behind they were compared to Arab geographers. Ancient maps like those by Piri Reis, Orontius, Phineas, or Al-Idrisi show incredible accuracy that seems impossible without modern tools. For example, longitude's east-west position was nearly impossible to calculate until accurate clocks were invented. In the 18th century, yet ancient maps show that some civilizations had mastered this skill centuries earlier. Scholars think they may have used advanced astronomy, observing eclipses or stars, or even unknown techniques like magnetism. Other clues, such as the amazing navigation of Polynesians and evidence from Greek, Egyptian, and Babylonian texts, suggest early people knew far more about Earth than we assume. Ancient scholars also understood Earth was round long before Galileo or Copernicus. Eratosthenes calculated Earth's circumference with almost perfect accuracy in 240 BCE. Arab, Chinese, and Indian astronomers all treated Earth as spherical, even drawing maps with curved longitude and latitude lines. This knowledge later disappeared from Europe because of religious dogma, only to resurface in the Renaissance. Even stranger. Maps like Piri Reis 1513, Orontius Phineas 1531, and Philippe Boit's 1737 show Antarctica without ice, or underwater mountains confirmed only by modern radar. These maps suggest that their creators used sources far older than known civilizations, possibly data from lost societies like Atlantis, Lemuria, or Mu. Some believe this knowledge survived in secret libraries or passed through medieval orders, like the Knights Templar and Freemasons, who may have preserved ancient charts. Archaeological discoveries, such as Göbekli Tepe in Turkey, 11,500 years old, show humans were far more advanced in prehistoric times than once believed. Texts from Egypt, Mesopotamia, and Greece speak of a golden age when humans had great wisdom about Earth and the stars. These legends, along with maps showing continents unknown to Europeans, suggest that prehistoric civilizations might have mapped the entire globe before being wiped out by disasters such as floods during the Younger Dryas period. Some details on these maps look as if they were drawn from high above the Earth, as if early map makers had aerial or even space-level knowledge. Whether this came from advanced technology, extraordinary astronomy, or contact with civilizations now lost, these maps remain powerful evidence that humanity's history is far more complex than we're taught. Many ancient civilizations such as Egypt, Sumer, the Maya, Aztec, and especially the Nazca of Peru, seem to have had ways to see Earth from above, or at least imagine what it looked like from a great height. The Nazca lines in Peru are giant designs only recognizable from the air. They are so precise in size, shape, and position that some researchers think the Nazca might have used balloons or similar devices to supervise their creation. However, no solid proof of ancient flying technology has been found. Egypt also shows signs of an aerial perspective. The pyramids of Giza and other monuments are aligned with stars in ways best seen from above, or even from space. Did the Egyptians plan these structures using some unknown method of viewing the land from overhead? In India, ancient Hindu texts like the Mahabharata describe Vimanas, flying machines capable of both flight and even space travel. Historians often dismiss these stories as myth, but the detailed descriptions make some wonder whether advanced technologies once existed. Similarly, the Maya and Aztec built pyramids and temples in patterns that only make sense when seen from above. Teotihuacan in Mexico, with its perfectly aligned avenues and pyramids, is one striking example. Some researchers go further, suggesting that ancient civilizations may have had not just basic flight, but advanced mapping technologies, possibly even low Earth orbit observations, similar to modern satellites. A few even speculate that lost civilizations such as Atlantis or Lemuria had space-age knowledge, which they passed down in secret to medieval explorers and mapmakers. One major mystery is where these ancient sources ended up. Some believe that Vatican archives may hold the world's most valuable ancient maps, possibly including documents from the legendary Library of Alexandria before its destruction. These archives, founded in the 17th century, contain vast records kept under strict security. For centuries, rumors have claimed they hide maps of lost civilizations, unknown continents, and other knowledge that could rewrite human history. The Catholic Church historically controlled new discoveries. During the Middle Ages and Renaissance, it carefully monitored explorers like Columbus and Vasco da Gama and collected their maps. Some believe these records, along with ancient charts from Egypt, Greece, or even Atlantis, were stored in Vatican vaults. The archives may also hold documents seized from the Knights Templar after they were suppressed in the 14th century. Other powerful groups and governments have also destroyed or hidden maps. The burning of the Library of Alexandria 48 BCE erased countless ancient works, including maps. Similar events happened when Emperor Theodosius I destroyed pagan libraries 391 CE. When China's Emperor Qin Shi Huang ordered book burnings to 13 BCE, and when the Spanish conquistadors burned Mayan and Aztec codices, Even during Europe's Age of Discovery, explorers and monarchies censored or destroyed maps to keep geographic secrets from rivals. During World War II, valuable maps were seized or vanished under mysterious circumstances. The Nazis, who believed ancient maps could lead to advanced technologies or even evidence of lost civilizations, looted libraries and archives across Europe. Many of these documents were never recovered. Japan and the Allied powers also took sensitive maps during the war, some of which may still be hidden in secret government collections or archives such as those of the Vatican or Russia. Sometimes, however, surprising discoveries still occur. In 1999, scientists in Russia found the Dashka stone, a massive rock slab appearing to show a detailed 3D map of the Ural Mountains, supposedly 120 million years old. If authentic, this artifact suggests highly advanced knowledge of geography far beyond anything previously known. As its features match what only modern satellite imagery could detect, these mysteries raise profound questions. Did ancient people have advanced tools, flight, or even space technology? Were highly accurate world maps created long before modern history records them? And if so, who is hiding this knowledge, and why? You're out. Russian scientists say the Dashka stone's markings are far too advanced for any known ancient civilization. Map-like patterns seem to require a bird's-eye view, or even orbital observation to achieve such accuracy. The biggest debate is its age. Experts at Bashkir State University claim it's 120 million years old, long before humans existed. If true, who could have made it? Was there an advanced civilization that lived before dinosaurs and then vanished? Mainstream scientists doubt this date, suggesting it's either a natural rock formation or a more recent carving. But X-ray and geological studies show the stone is man-made and extremely old. Some researchers even think it may have come from extraterrestrials or an advanced prehistoric society like Atlantis, Lemuria, or Mu. Legends worldwide tell of gods or giants ruling Earth in a golden age. The Dashka stone might be proof of such civilizations. Similar mysteries exist in Peru. Stone maps and carvings, including the giant sea-white monolith, depict detailed mountains, rivers, and canals. Some believe they guide explorers to El Dorado, the fabled city of gold. Other carved stones, such as the ICA stones, even show humans. With dinosaurs and advanced technology images that conflict with accepted history, while many experts call these hoaxes, scientific tests suggest at least some are genuinely ancient. These artifacts hint that the Inca and other Andean peoples had advanced geographical and astronomical knowledge far beyond what we imagined. In Cambodia, the temples of Angkor Wat contain detailed carvings of maps and even solar system diagrams. How did the Khmer civilization 1,000 years ago know so much about astronomy and geography without modern instruments? In India, temples like Kailasa and sites of the Indus Valley civilization hold stone maps and cosmic diagrams that mirror planetary systems. These structures even form precise three-dimensional patterns when seen from above. Such evidence suggests these civilizations traded widely, understood distant lands, and may have inherited ancient knowledge from a much older source in Mesopotamia. Sumerian clay tablets, over 4,000 years. Old record astronomical data and maps showing unknown lands and detailed trade routes. The famous Babylonian map of the world traces back to older Sumerian sources, describing legendary places like Dilmun, Megan, and Maluha. Their precision has led some to think the Sumerians used advanced instruments or inherited their knowledge from earlier civilizations. Few even believe they had contact with extraterrestrials. In China, stone maps from Tibet, Qinghai, and Guizhou show detailed landscapes visible only from the air. Some date back thousands of years and even feature symbols like early Chinese writing, appearing long before it was thought to exist. These carvings suggest prehistoric Chinese civilizations may have sailed long distances, explored distant lands, and left behind maps showing oceans, trade routes, perhaps even mythical islands like Fusang. All these findings: Dashka stone in Russia, carved maps in Peru, cosmic diagrams in Cambodia and India, Sumerian clay tablets, and Chinese stone maps challenge our understanding of history. They hint that humanity's past may not be a straight line of progress, but a cycle of advanced civilizations rising and then disappearing, leaving only scattered clues. Modern scholars often dismiss these maps as mistakes, myths, or forgeries, because they don't fit established timelines. But history shows knowledge has been deliberately hidden or destroyed, like the burning of the Library of Alexandria, or the suppression of secret maps by powerful states and religious orders. Ancient maps are more than curiosities. They may be evidence that past civilizations had technologies we cannot explain, possibly even ways to see Earth from the sky or space. If so, the history we've been taught is only a fragment of the truth shaped by time, loss, and censorship. The real question isn't just what are we missing, but are we ready to face the truth? These maps may hold answers about our world, lost civilizations, and humanity's forgotten knowledge answers that could completely change how we see history, the Earth, and ourselves.